So what we're trying to do here, we've presented this before, called a P&ID scanner for short, basically from a P&ID, which can be in paper, but not digitalized. The goal is to obtain the data that we need to build an asset model with all the information in the P&ID, particularly the tag names, okay, the instrumentation. So this is a typical asset model for an oil field. And what we're going to show here is the end result of what we want to get to with the scanning of the P&IDs for process tag. So I'm going to expand one of the assets here, one of the reservoirs, and expand on one of the wells connected to this reservoir, which is going to show us everything connected to it. For example, we've got some documents associated to that well, but also we have this wellbore. And the wellbore object is the one that has all the process information and all the tag information connected to it. Now, there's many things here that are calculated, that are manual entries into the wellbore. A few of these are going to be coming from the process control system, which obviously the P&ID is built from. For example, this tag here is, as you can see here, it's a tag name coming from the process historian system. And this is the typical tag name that would be found in a P&ID that we would like to extract from the P&ID scanning. Okay, so we're going to scan a P&ID to extract the tag names and other objects from that P&ID. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to load a P&ID. For example, this one that shows a vessel. So open that, it's a PDF. So it's going to be rendering that, and that's been imported. Now here are the detection parameters. We're going to increase the confidence interval quite a bit so that we don't have to spend so much time waiting for the identification of objects and run the object detection. So now it's running the object detection on that P&ID. And we get all these objects identified. Okay, some of them are instruments, some of them are valves, other types of objects that we have trained the model for. Here's a sample of one of the instruments that was identified, which is pretty good quality. There are options for enhancing the detection, applying, optical algorithms, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go straight to the object character recognition, OCR, and tag extraction using the regular expression format of this P&IDs. We also know that the system, all the tags in this P&ID are system 44. So we're going to provide the system with system 44 as a hint. So we're going to run now OCR and extract the tag names. It's running now that going through all the images that it cropped, that it identified, which are 87 objects boxed out of that P&ID. And it's trying to identify any tag names present in those objects. Obviously, not all the objects have a tag name. So out of the 87 boxes, we will get a limited number of tag names extracted. Now, as we explained at the beginning, automating the extraction of tag names from P&IDs is a step to accelerate the creation of the object model for a field, for an asset, because we can process all the P&IDs, extract the tag names, and automate the process of creating those objects that refer to real-time process data. Okay, so here we see the list of tag names identified, and we can download that as a CSV. And now, Titi, if you can drag that file so we can see it. And here it is, okay? So you see where it came from, the system, the system function on it, and the loop sequence, and finally the completed tag name identified from the P&ID. Okay, thank you.